So we can all keep her in our prayers. We need to take Mr. Rosario to his alphabet judge.
Okay.
Wow.
Rosario, yes.
What's his first name? Jose.
Jose.
Morning, Judge. Morning, Janice. How you doing? Good morning. How are you?
So, Judge, today, here's another thing. I put them on.
Okay.
Is this okay?
Yeah,
To put them on there?
I just, you got to remind me a couple times.
I know. I gave you. Jamara put it on there. Did Jamara keep this copy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay. So, yeah. So it's on this one today.
All right.
Can you read my handwriting?
Yeah, they can. Usually they were offering. I don't know.
I put a lot of allowing with the never driver, never.
What I'm saying is I see a lot of FTEs, so this is community court, so we never got a round of understanding on how the court is gonna work. I've been making it up as I go along. There's supposed to be one out there, so to speak, that never, I've been asking for it, but I never got it. But for people, this is a pre-trial version. So it said they want to commit to doing community service within the sentence, then they would give me a allowance.
Okay.
You know, we kind of do that because we have a strong, if they get in this community, and there's a lot of people working with correction status, then potentially, so that's what all the city attorneys are doing, so we can get an offering because it is a free trial version. They commit to it. If they don't commit to it, we just send them off to the judge, or if they have the same jail, we'll just give them the date or we'll give them the
Even on your both.
well, I know that's a lot, but if it's revoked, it's sometimes way more serious. So we'll see what we got.
Yeah, I think they would. So on the other ones, I don't have a problem with that.
All right. All right. Now, the problem with the revoke too is that if you give it, then you're not going to get up. It's going to be revoked. It won't take long. But that's going to be up to you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Melinda.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you today?
Oh, thank you.
Good to hear.
All right.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Williams-Long.
Is Miss Thomas in the courtroom today? She all right?
No, yeah,
Okay.
I don't think she's all right. I think
She's not there. Okay.
she's a very difficult road. Very difficult. We ready to go?
We are.
All right. Ms. Hernandez, good morning to you. Can you,
Good morning, Your Honor.
state your name for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Emma Hernandez, a CEO qualified Spanish interpreter.
And can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court not to divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
And do you solemnly swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you will interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do.
All right, very well. Ms. Villarreal, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And can you state your name for the record and put your qualifications on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Evelyn Villarreal, certified court interpreter number C3822.
And can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, sir.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, impartially interpret manner now before the court not divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Very well. Let's go with the city. Wait a minute. Yes. Judge King has lunch today.
Good morning, everybody. Morning, this is the city prosecutor.
Good morning.
Good morning. Attorney Elwood, Attorney Soroki, did you get my offers this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Judge, for the privileges.
Absolutely. And good morning, Ms. Soroki, did I say that?
You did, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Jose Rosario Galindo, case number SB 1350735, counts 1 and counts 2, and SB 1542310, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please. He does not need an interpreter.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Rosario, can you state your name, please?
Jose Rosario Galindo.
Okay, today is the date and time. We're going to call it set for an arraignment. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, at this time we waive the formal reading the information. My client standing mute to the charges.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. We've already established that he wants to challenge his ticket. We're going to send him to this alphabet judge, which is Judge Sherman. Your pretrial date, sir, win or not guilty, then is I'll give you $0 bond if I hadn't said that already. We're going to consolidate your cases as well. You have two different tickets, four different cases now. Your pretrial date is going to be April the 25th, 2024 at 9 a.m. Judge Sherman's Zoom ID is 360-334-0000. If it's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day and best of luck to you, okay?
Can you repeat that, please? The number? I didn't get it.
Yeah, 360.
360?
334-0000.
All right, thank you.
All right, have a great day, sir. Best of luck to you.
You too. Take care.
You as well. Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Jose Padilla Castillo. Case number SP 154284881. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Crystal Marie Medina on behalf of Mr. Castillo. He is present here in my office. Your Honor, we would just be requesting a date to his alphabet judge if today's community court and he doesn't otherwise pertain to your court, Your Honor.
Okay.
He needs an interpreter?
Yes, he would. If we need him on the record, I could put him on here. Or we could waive his appearance for that reason, Judge, whatever the court would prefer.
Judge here. All right, we'll just waive his presence.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Let's pass that momentarily. And
I'm sorry, Your Honor, it broke out. What did you say?
no, we're just gonna pass it momentarily. She's getting the date now.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Back on the record, Delia, this is gonna be a pretrial date on it's gonna be a pretrial date on April the 26th, 2024 at 8:35 in front of Judge Garrett, all right?
Perfect. Thank you so much. April 26th at 8:30, Judge Garrett.
Have a very good day. Best of luck to you. You're fine.
Thank you very much, Your Honor, and thank you, Ms. Villarreal and Emma. Thank you guys so much, and to your staff, thank you all.
Be well,
Thank you.
Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Jesus Salazar Nola, case number SP 1543224, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1543251. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry, on behalf of the defendant. State your name, sir.
He needs an interpreter, Your Honor?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's see. Mr. Salazar, can you unmute yourself?
Señor Salazar,
Yeah, I am.
necesito un intérprete, señor Salazar.
No. Es mi primera vez utilizando esta vía, pero sí hablo inglés. Yeah.
Ok, No, I speak English, but it's my first time by Zoom.
For the record, Your Honor, Dia Chico Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. We will be amending our offer at this time. The license suspended would be an allowing.
Are we doing are the offers gonna always be, when you got three allegations, is gonna be a 2 for 3? Or is it, because typically I noticed that
You know, Your Honor, I take things case by case. I try to look at each case and make an independent determination.
okay, so what is the offer gonna be for Mr. Salazar?
The offer for Mr. Salazar, be Your Honor, allowing would be reduced. I mean, the license suspended would be reduced to allowing. The failure to stop at a stop sign based on this being community court be 1 to 5, limited access, and I will dismiss the no proof of insurance.
All right, this is the offer, Mr. Salazar, today is the date and time set for our community court. If you want to participate, we'll allow you to do 12 hours of community service and close these matters out. And you'll have an abstract for the limited access 1 to 5, but you won't have an abstract for the misdemeanor. And we'll dismiss the misdemeanor upon completion of the community service. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. And if you want to exercise that right, we'll definitely get you to the right place where you can do so. I'm going to put you in a breakout room right now with Mr. Berry, and Mr. Berry will you'll be able to ask him, and he'll help you proceed on these cases, give you advice on these cases. Okay.
Okay, Your Honor.
Join the room and let us know what you want to do when you come out, please. Dorian Smith.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you, sir.
Thank you. Good morning to you.
This is the city of Detroit. Look past the Salazar matter. This is the city of Detroit versus Dorian Leon Smith. Case numbers SP 1542817, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 154282321. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Dorian Smith. I'm sorry.
Mr. Smith, can you state your name for the record, please?
Dorian Smith.
Duran, I'm sorry, sir. There's a date and time set for an arraignment. Go ahead, Counselor, purposes of arraignment.
Your Honor, we're going to waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges.
Win or not guilty plea in your client's behalf will give your client a $0 fine. Mr. Smith, have valid registration and insurance, sir?
Pardon me?
Valid. Well, first of all, would you like to do some community service to clear this up?
Yeah, sure, I guess, yeah.
All right. Do you have valid registration and insurance?
Yep, I have it all right here.
Let's see what you have as far as registration and insurance, sir.
What you want me to read, the policy number or?
Just hold it up, please.
Okay. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, it's coming through. You gotta hold it still.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And now just tilt it a little out of the light. Just tilt it a little bit. All right.
Okay, hold on.
I'm satisfied with that. Let's see the registration, please, sir.
This is no fraud insurance. Oh, registration right here.
And Mr. Smith, is the plate affixed to the vehicle properly?
Yes, it's on the back. I can show
Back?
you. Yeah.
Yes, show me. Show me, please.
Okay.
Very well, sir. All right, that's good enough.
Okay.
Ms. Mason, does that improve his offer at all?
Your Honor, for the record, I had already dismissed those charges. The only thing he had on me was I gave him a 1 to 5 on the failure to stop at the stop sign. The other ones were dismissed for my offer.
Would that be limited access, Ms. Mason?
No, 1 to 5 straight.
One to 5, sir. 1 point on your driver's license. That'll be 6 hours of community service.
Okay. Thank
You want to do it? You want to take the deal? Other matters are going to be dismissed. Okay, deal, sir. Maybe it's be a better deal. Stick to the Soroki in the breakout room.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, who is his alphabet judge?
The S is who's the alphabet judge?
Archer, Your Honor. Archer.
Thank you.
Archer.
Thank you.
Join the room, please. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Salazar. Mr. Salazar, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do? Is that Mr. Berry? Mr. Berry?
Apologies, Your Honor. I've not had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Salazar. If he's in breakout, I'll join him.
Do you know the offer?
Could the court tell me the offer?
Salazar is 12 hours of community service for an allowing and a 1-5 limited access. We'll just we'll just close that out. If he takes the allowing deal, he'll have the abstraction on his license. 12 hours of community service.
Right.
Get his information if he chooses to, and if he chooses to, we can send him to his alphabet judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Absolute right to a trial. Salazar, can you rejoin the room, please? I'm sorry.
There we go.
What's wrong?
You said this is wrong? One. Regardless. I can.
No. Mr. Salazar, can you rejoin that breakout room, please?
Yes, I am.
Can you rejoin the room, please? Mr. Salazar,
Yes, Your Honor.
join the room, please. Good morning on the telephone there, 598-6978. What's your name, please?
Shannon Hatley. I've been trying to log on to the other. I done did everything. I just resorted just to calling before it got too late. It's not allowing me to log on.
All right, you're
I
in
don't
here
know.
now.
I'll check my internet.
You're in here now, Mr. Hanley. Mr. Hanley, Mr. Hanley, you're in
I can't
here.
hear you, sir.
We have you in here now, all right?
All right. I can't see anything. It's just I had to call.
You won't be able to because you called in.
Yeah, I know.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I did discuss this matter with my client, and he does wish to avail himself of the recommendation of the people.
Limited access 1 to 5. What is that?
It's 1 point.
Well, the 1 point. All right. And you want to do the 6 hours of community service, sir?
Yes, sir.
You have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, sir?
No.
I'm sorry. I did not provide that, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
All right. Morning, Mr. Phillips. The number, you have an ink pen?
Yeah, I have something.
All right, 313-879-2155.
Yes, sir.
And your phone number, please.
313-502-2952.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea, counselor.
Your Honor, so stipulated.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. With those, I'm going to find you responsible, sir, for the limited act. Strike that. I'm going to find you responsible for 1 to 5 for the failure to stop at a stop sign. That'll be 1 point on your license, and 6 hours of community service in lieu of fines and costs. Call the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center this afternoon. Set those hours up. I'm going to give you until April the 3rd to complete those hours. If you don't have any further questions, Mr. Smith, you have a very good day and best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, sir. You too. God bless.
God bless you as well.
Good evening.
All right. This is the city of Detroit. Are we Reneer Morales Bertolon?
See?
Okay, let's do this. Let's introduce Ms. Quinteo. Let's introduce the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center to the people in the court, and let's find out whether they want to participate. That way, if they want to go to their alphabet judge, we can get them there right away. All right?
Yes, Your Honor, absolutely. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Community Court. Community Court is a special program designed to benefit the citizens of Southwest Detroit in a harm reduction manner. We offer community service as opposed to excessive fines or costs. And this is a combination with the 4th precinct, where you have an opportunity to have community service.
Let Ms. Villarreal translate.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering where she was. That's why I kept pausing.
Oh, and I'm sorry, Your Honor, I assumed Emma was going to be interpreting, but she's not here?
Yes, she's in the breakout.
In the breakout. Oh, okay. My apologies, Your Honor. Ms. Quintero, if you could begin, please.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Community Court.
Buenos días a todos y bienvenidos a la Corte Comunitaria.
This is a program designed as a harm reduction program for Southwest Detroit community.
Este es un programa designado para disminuir los daños y es parte de la comunidad del suroeste de Detroit.
Instead of receiving citizens receiving or persons in our community receiving excessive fines, we offer them community service.
En vez de uno recibir unas multas que serían excesivas, las personas que participan en este programa pueden hacer horas de servicio comunitario para resolver el asunto.
And sometimes have the benefit of not abstracting to different agencies, which helps them stay in our community.
Adicionalmente, tiene el beneficio de que a veces no se tiene que reportar este delito a otra agencia.
And welcome to Community Court.
Y repito, bienvenido a la Corte Comunitaria.
Let me add that the Community Court is based on doing community service for your, if you want to, based on community service as a way of
paying for fines
in lieu of fines and costs.
Y permíteme añadir que este es un programa basado en servicio comunitario y hacemos esto en una manera para poder resolver el asunto sin que tengan que pagar costos y multas.
If you do not want to do community service, then you can raise your hand in the chat and we can get you to your alphabet judge.
Pero si no quieren hacer servicio comunitario para resolver el asunto, por favor, levanten la mano en el chat para que notemos que no quieren participar en este programa.
All right. That gets me to Mr. Smith. Good morning to you.
Your Honor, this is Attorney Chris Smith. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm standing in for my father on Jose Salazar. I think I just need to speak with the city attorney.
Jose Salazar, you need to, we already spoke with him. Maybe you might, because we didn't know he had
retained counsel. Oh, did he take a plea already?
Not yet. The offer in this case is allowing 12 hours of community service and limited access 1 to 5 and dismiss the no proof of insurance civil infraction.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess if you...
Community service. I'll put you in a breakout room that he's in waiting and you can speak with them.
Great, thanks so much.
Your Honor, Mr. Berry called me to that room because he couldn't communicate with Mr. Salazar, and there we find out that he had an interpreter, and that's why we came out, and he needs an interpreter.
Oh.
Go ahead back in there, Ms. Hernandez and Mr. Smith. You both go back in that room, please.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. We'll move on. This is the city of Detroit versus Reneer Morales Bartolone, case number SP 153-81461, SP 153-86731. He needs an interpreter. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, where is he on the docket, if I may ask?
He is on the docket at the first page, down toward the little below the halfway point, under Lopez.
Mr. Morales Bartolón.
Yes.
Sí.
Okay. Así que llamamos, sí señor, llamamos el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Reneer Morales Bartolón, números de caso SP153-86731 y SP153-81461. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Appearance, please, for the record.
Elwood S. Berry, on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, sir.
Soy Elwood S. Berry representando al acusado. Usted, señor, diga su nombre completo. Señor Morales Bartolón, diga su nombre completo.
Reneer Efimenio Morales Bartolón.
Reneer Efimenio Morales Bartolón.
Today is the date and time set for an arraignment counselor.
Este es el día y es la hora que habíamos fijado para tener la lectura de cargos. Abogado.
My apologies, Your Honor. I've not been able to meet with this client yet. Could I speak with him with an interpreter in a breakout room, please?
We haven't got.
Disculpe, su señoría, no he tenido la oportunidad de reunirme con este cliente todavía. ¿Me permite hablar con él en una sala privada junto con el intérprete?
We have to do the arraignment first.
Primero tenemos que hacer la lectura de cargos.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Su señoría, para el propósito de lectura de cargos, vamos a renunciar que nos tengan que leer los cargos y vamos a guardar silencio.
Well, in our not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond, and the offer is going to be pleading to the improper plate. 12 hours of community service will dismiss upon completion.
Así que vamos a procesar una declaración de no culpable para su cliente, darle una fianza de $0. La oferta para él de resolución es esta, que se declare culpable, que las placas estaban incorrectas, le pedimos 12 horas de servicio comunitario y cuando las haya completado el caso queda desestimado.
Okay.
Okay.
He has an absolute right to a trial, Mr. Berry. If he doesn't want to do the community service, we'll get him to his alphabet judge, okay?
Yes, sir.
Join the breakout room, please.
Señor, acepte la invitación para pasar una sala privada de consulta. La va a ver en la pantalla, acepte join o unirse.
All right, Ms. Barrett, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. How you doing?
All right, good morning. Who's your client?
It should be Deshawn Ruffin. Do you have him on your docket?
Deshawn Ruffin?
Ruffin. Yeah, R-U-F-F-I-N.
Yes.
Okay,
one of the officers is here.
Okay, I don't see him on yet.
I don't either. All right, so we'll wait till he gets here.
Okay.
All right, let's go back on the record for Mr. Salazar. Mr. Smith, can you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Salazar?
Yes. Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Christopher Smith, P number 83547. I'm standing in for Marvin Smith on behalf of Mr. Salazar, who's in the breakout room. I don't know if I'm ready to. I just had a couple questions. I'm wondering if it's possible to speak with the city attorney, one, and two, if there's an offer, could you repeat it one more time? Because
But the offer as it stands now is limited access 1 to 5 and allowing 12 hours of community service will dismiss. And I'm only gonna have them do the 12 hours of community service. So I can let you speak to this. We'll dismiss upon 12 hours of community service. We'll close out the limited access.
Oh, okay. So you said you could let me speak with the city attorney?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Let's wait till she comes out of the room with the officers and I'll put you in, all right?
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
We'll pass the map. All right. Umberto Perez, good morning to you. Buenos dias.
Just all Southwest people.
Do you want to go to your alphabet judge, Mr. Hanley, or you want to stay here?
I'm sorry, I just muted the judge.
Mr. Perez, do you good buenos dias, necesito interpreter.
Sí, yes.
Un momento. All right, who's next? Hernandez Vila. You do not need an interpreter, do you, ma'am?
No.
Very well, let's get you going then. You have a valid license and insurance, ma'am?
Yeah. The insurance, I only have a screenshot of it. It's not my car.
All right, you have a valid license?
Yeah, I just got it yesterday.
All right, run a driver's license, please. This is the city of Detroit versus Litzy Hernandez Vila, case number SP 1545374, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1545375 Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Hernandez Vila.
Hernandez Vila, state your name for the record, please.
Litzy Hernandez Villa.
Stay as the date and time set for an arraignment on the matter, Ms. Soroki.
Your Honor, we're waiving the formal reading of the information, standing mute to the charges.
I will enter a not guilty plea on the client's behalf. We'll give the client a $0 bond. She does have a valid driver's license. Let's see some insurance, please, ma'am.
How do I submit it? Because it's a screenshot of it.
And you want to email it to me?
Yeah, I can.
I'm gonna put my email address in the chat, all right?
Okay.
Email address is in the chat. We'll wait on you to get that to us, all right?
Okay.
Ms. Mason, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor, for the record, Chico Mason, City of Detroit, 43471.
All right. Now that we've confirmed that Ms. Hernandez Villa has a valid driver's license, she says she's sending me valid insurance in my email. What the offer would be? Would that change the offer I've received now in the chat? Insurance.
And what's her name again, Your Honor, defendant's name?
Hernandez Vila, V-E-L-A.
Hernandez Vila. Yeah, she's sending you, is she sending you license? What's she sending you?
She
The
gave me a
insurance?
license. Yes, the insurance is valid and the license is
And
valid.
did we, license is valid? Okay, let's, the insurance is valid, license is valid. Yeah, we just give her the, I'm giving her the 1 to 5. Dismissing the LIC. The license improper. 1 to 5 on the prohibited left turn.
You heard that, ma'am? You're gonna have 1 point on your driver's license, if you take this deal, 6, in lieu of fines and costs, 6 hours of community service. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Ms. Soroki, and you can go over it with her, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Berry, are we ready on, Mr. Morales?
Yes, Your Honor. Ready.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Morales. Mr. Morales, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Volvemos en el acta con el señor Morales Bartolón. Señor, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado en una sala privada de consulta. Dígame, abogado, ¿qué quiere hacer su cliente?
My client would avail himself of the offer and stands ready to do community service.
Mi cliente se quiere aprovechar de la oferta que se le ha propuesto y está preparado a hacer horas de servicio comunitario.
All right. Sir, do you have a good phone number for your client, Mr. Berry?
¿El señor tiene buen número de teléfono para su cliente, señor Berry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
470-362-3331.
Your Honor, may I correct that? 470-302-3531.
Okay. Is that your number, sir?
Señor, su número es el 470-302-3531.
Sí.
Yes.
All right, so you want to take this deal?
Señor, ¿quiere usted aceptar esta oferta?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
¿Y usted ya tiene el número del Centro de Justicia del Suroeste de Detroit?
Sí, lo tengo.
Yes, I have it.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please?
Bien, ¿puede usted levantar la mano derecha, por favor?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Jura usted o declara solemnemente que va a decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Lo juro.
I swear it.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir.
Ya puede bajar la mano, señor.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Y comprende usted, señor, que la pena máxima posible en su caso serían 93 días en la cárcel y o una multa de $500 máximo.
Sí.
Yes.
That's just the maximum, sir. That's not what we're going to sentence you to today.
Eso es tan solo lo máximo que pudiera recibir, señor, pero eso no es lo que le vamos a dar de sentencia hoy.
Okay.
Okay.
Understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Sépase que usted tiene un derecho absoluto de tener un juicio. ¿Comprende usted?
Ajá, sí.
Ajá, yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Y el señor Berry revisó con usted sus otros derechos constitucionales cuando estaban en la sala privada de consulta, ¿no es cierto?
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted comprendió esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
¿Y tiene usted alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No.
No.
You know, by taking this offer, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Y usted sabe, verdad, que al aceptar esta oferta, usted renuncia a sus derechos?
No.
No.
He's not understanding, I don't believe. You're going to have to go back in the breakout room, Mr. Berry, and go over this stuff with him again, please.
Me parece que él no ha entendido, señor Berry. Regrese con él a una sala privada y explíquele de nuevo, por favor.
Rejoin the room, please, Mr. Morales, so you can get a better understanding of what's going on.
Señor Morales, vuelva a hacer invitación para pasar a la sala privada para que pueda entender mejor lo que es que está sucediendo. Acepte la invitación para pasar donde dice join.
Ms. Mason, can you join the breakout room and speak to Mr. Smith, please, regarding this client's offer?
Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna join it.
All right, Ms. Soroki, are we ready on Ms. Hernandez?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Hernandez. Ms. Hernandez, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client wishes to avail herself of the recommendation of the people.
All right, that's what you want to do, ma'am. You understand you're going to have 1 point on your driver's license already for this offer.
Yeah.
You still want to go forward with it, ma'am?
Yeah.
I need a good phone number from you, please.
313-266-4020.
All right. You have the number for the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
No.
313-879-2155.
I got it.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea, counselor.
No stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause with the dismissal of the other matters.
So stipulated.
All right, Ms. Yeah, I really have reservations on even allowing this.
I do too, Your Honor. I do too.
This is supposed to be a pretrial diversion court, and you know, you're only what 22 years old. Just get a license, and they just want you to have a 1 point already, and you're willing to do community service. So I'll allow you to go to your alphabet judge, ma'am, and see what you can do, because this is kind of, in my opinion, you kind of little, and especially on this type of case, you got insurance, you have a license, you have according to the allegation, just a left turn that you made a mistake on.
Even if she had an adjourned pretrial in this court, Your Honor, I think possibly could work out on a future date.
You want to do that? That's up to your client, ma'am.
Well, if it can work out in my favor, then I'll do that.
I think that she prefers community service, so maybe the court could adjourn it in this courtroom, give her one adjournment for a pretrial.
All right. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do that. I have your information. Why don't you come back in 2 weeks, and maybe your attorney can work something out, because I think it's just getting away from really the meaning of what we're trying to do here. Come back on March the 13th, ma'am, 2024 at 8:30, okay?
You said March 13th?
Yeah, 2024 at 8:30, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Do we have an interpreter for Mr. Perez? I think not, so we're gonna have to wait. That gets me down to Miss Linda Long. Linda Sue Long. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
All right. City of Detroit versus Linda Sue Long, case number SP 152968281 and SP 152963311. Appearance for the record, please.
It should be for Raquel Long.
Colleen Stroke on behalf of Miss Long.
Long, state your name for the record, please.
My name's Raquel Long.
No, not you, Miss Raquel Long, Linda Long. There's two Longs in here this morning. Ms. Long, can you unmute yourself and state your name, please?
Linda Long.
Today is the date, and good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, at this time, we waive formal reading the information. My client standing mute to the charges.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. The offer, as I see it, is allowing 12 hours of community service and amended count of 1 to 5, which would normally be 6 hours of additional community service, but I'm not going to impose that. 12 hours of community service. You will stay with me, ma'am. Do you have a valid license now?
No, I do not. I'm not driving right now.
All right, speak to Mr. Roki in a breakout room. You have an absolute right to a trial, ma'am. If you want to do the community service, you can, but you are going to be with me, and just talk to the lawyer. She can explain things to you, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Berry, are we ready?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Morales. Mr. Morales, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Volvemos en el acta con el caso del señor Morales. Señor Morales, le dimos la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado en una sala privada de consulta. Abogado, dígame qué quiere hacer su cliente.
Your Honor, my client will avail himself of the offer. He stands ready to do community service.
Su señoría, mi cliente quiere aceptar la oferta que se le ha propuesto y está preparado a hacer horas de servicio comunitario.
All right, Mr. Morales, do you have a better understanding about your rights now?
Y señor Morales, ¿ahora comprende usted mejor cuáles son sus derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
And you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial, right?
Y usted ha entendido, ¿verdad?, que usted tiene un derecho absoluto de tener un juicio, ¿no es cierto?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights, did he not?
Y el señor Berry revisó sus otros derechos constitucionales, ¿no es cierto?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you understand all of those rights?
¿Y usted entendió todos los derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Still doesn't seem to understand what's going on. I'm not convinced that he knows. Maybe we can get him an advice of rights in Spanish.
Aún no quedó convencido que este señor ha comprendido cuáles son los derechos constitucionales que él tiene. Quizás podríamos darle a él los derechos en una hoja que están traducidos al español.
Can we get an email address for you, sir?
Señor, ¿tiene usted correo electrónico?
Sí.
Yes. ¿Cuál es?
What is your email address? You can put it in the chat.
Déjenos saber su dirección electrónica. Mándela por el chat.
Ok.
Ok.
Want me to email it to you? You want me to say?
Yeah, send it to him in the email, please. Okay, let's pass it one more time.
Vamos a pasar el caso una vez más.
Umberto Perez, can you unmute yourself, please?
Roberto Pérez, por favor, prenda su micrófono.
Sí.
Yes.
This is the city of Detroit versus Umberto Perez, case number SP 1531002, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1531041. Appearance for the record, please.
Llamamos el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Umberto Pérez. Números de caso SP1531004-1 y SP1531002, cargos 1 y 2. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Perez.
Soy Elwood S. Berry representando al acusado. Díganos su nombre completo, señor Pérez.
Humberto Gerson Pérez Pérez.
Humberto Razón Pérez Pérez.
Right. You can send it to me.
Mr. Perez, state your name for the record, please.
Señor Pérez, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta, por favor.
Humberto Gerson Pérez Pérez.
Humberto Jesús Pérez Pérez.
No, Gerson Pérez
Gerson,
Pérez.
excuse me. Humberto Gerson Pérez Pérez.
Do you make me call?
Mr. Perez, would you want to do community service to clear some of this stuff up?
Señor Pérez, ¿usted le gustaría hacer servicio comunitario para resolver algunos de estos asuntos?
Sí, está bien.
Yes, that would be fine.
Okay. All right, the offer as it stands now is allowing 12 hours of community service and a 1 to 5 over the speed limit. You're going to be signing up for 1 point on your driver's license. I'll just keep the community service at the allowing 12 hours.
Muy bien, así que la oferta para usted, señor, es esta. Reducimos el cargo que usted le permitió a un chofer sin licencia a conducir. Serían 12 horas de servicio comunitario para aclarar el asunto. También tendría la acusación de que iba en exceso de velocidad de unos 5 millas sobre el límite. Por eso le va a costar 1 punto en su licencia, pero no le voy a añadir horas de servicio comunitario. Son tan solo las 12 horas para resolver todo.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Berry, go into the breakout room and speak to Mr. Perez about the offer. Let him know that he has an absolute right to a trial.
Señor Berry, pase usted con el señor a una sala privada de consulta. Déjele saber que tiene un derecho absoluto a tener un juicio.
Okay.
Okay.
Join the breakout room, please.
Por favor, únese a la sala de consulta cuando vea la invitación a unirse.
Are we ready on anybody, Miss Shiroki?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Who was I just in there with?
Let's go back on the record. Miss Long, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I'm going to ask for an adjourned pretrial. She's very close to obtaining her license, and if she wants to resolve this today, I believe it would be a block for her to do so.
Ms. Long, would you like to do community service if you get found guilty of something, or do you want to just get a money judgment if you get found guilty or responsible for anything?
The money judgment, please.
All right, let's give her a pretrial date. Will you have this cleared up by April the 16th?
Yes.
I'll give you a pretrial date, April the 16th, ma'am, 2024 at 8:30, okay?
Yes. Your
Have
Honor.
a great day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. You have a wonderful day.
You as well.
What was that date, Your Honor? I apologize.
April the 16th, 2024. I hope I said that right.
I think you did. I'm just making sure.
I know, and you know, I'm notorious for not saying that right. This is the city of Detroit. Is Alexis Vargas Meza here?
I'm here.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Alexis Vargas Meza, case number SP 1230233, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1230361, SP 1425082, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1425156, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1522331, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1528777, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1528803, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1540396, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1540491, appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke, on behalf of Mr. Vargas.
State your name for the record, please, sir.
Alexis Vargas.
All right, Mr. Vargas, today is the date and time set for a arraignment. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, waive the formal reading the information, stand mute to the charges.
In or not guilty plea on the client's behalf, give him a $0 bond. Mr. Vargas, do you want to do some community service? It's gonna probably total to a lot of hours, or do you want to get a money judgment on these tickets?
Yeah, please.
Which one?
would money judgment be better or community service?
I have no clue. You'll have to talk to your lawyer about that. I just know that you'll be probably doing a lot of community service because you have so many cases.
Okay. I'll do the money judgment.
Let's get him to his alphabet judge, please, Vargas. All right, sit tight, son. Let me get you to your alphabet judge, and then you can. We'll get you another court date, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, very well. Mr. Smith, are you ready on Salazar?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Jose Salazar. I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel, Mr. Salazar. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
He would like to plead responsible at this time, Your Honor.
Vamos a volver para que conste en el caso del señor Salazar. Señor Salazar, le di la oportunidad de que hablara con su abogado. ¿Qué desea ser su representado, señor abogado? Su señoría, mi representado quiere declararse responsable.
This is a responsible and a guilty plea, Mr. Smith.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, you were breaking. I couldn't hear you. My apologies.
This is a responsible and guilty plea, Mr. Smith.
Oh, I wasn't aware of a misdemeanor when I talked with is the no proof of insurance the misdemeanor?
Es una declaración de responsabilidad y también de culpabilidad. Y disculpe, yo no tenía entendido cuando me reuní que era eso. El delito menor es que no tenía prueba de seguro.
No, the driving license suspended is a misdemeanor. Yes, driving license suspended and 2 civil infractions.
Oh, okay.
Es tener la licencia suspendida y 2 delitos, dos infracciones civiles.
The offer, as I understand it, is allowing 12 hours of community service will dismiss upon completion, and a limited access 1 to 5, which will abstract to the Secretary of State, and we'll just close it out if he does the 12 hours of community service.
Oh yeah, that's great. Well,
Mr. Smith, can you allow Ms. Hernandez to interpret, please?
Yes.
Está bien. Entonces vamos a tener, la oferta es por allowing, a dejar que permitir que alguien sin licencia manejara y con 12 horas de servicio comunitario, y después de que se complete será desestimado y tenemos entonces la infracción civil igualmente desestimada.
Do you want to speak to your client about the offer so you can go over the advice or rights and things like that?
Well, we did that. I just think I need 1 more minute in the breakout room with him because I need to explain to him the driving while license suspended part.
¿Usted quiere volver a hablar con su cliente en la sala de consulta privada para que le explique sobre sus derechos constitucionales? Eso lo hicimos, pero me gustaría ir otra vez a la sala de consulta privada por un momento para explicarle sobre la declaración de culpabilidad de permitir que alguien sin licencia manejara.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Rejoin the room, please.
I'm going to join the room.
Señor Salazar, tiene que volver a apretar e ir otra vez a la sala de consulta privada. A la número 5. ¿Lo ve?
Lo estoy buscando.
Unirse a sala grupo pequeño.
¿Me tengo que salir?
No. Aprieta.
Sala reducida.
No tiene... Ajá. ¿Lo ve? El botoncito azul. Thank you.
All right.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I seem to have lost Mr. Berry. We're in room 2. We're in room 2. I sent him a message on the chat to join us if he could.
Mr. Barry, are you there?
I am, and I will join them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Pablo,
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
necesito interpreter. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. Good morning. I don't need an interpreter, sir.
You don't need one?
No, sir.
Are
I
you
speak
Pablo?
English.
Are you Pablo Philipino?
I'm Pablo Umberto Villapino.
Umberto Philipino. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very-
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to do some community service to potentially clear this up, sir?
Yeah, I will do the community service, sir.
Or you can go to your alphabet judge and get a money judgment. All right, City of Detroit versus Pablo Philipino, case number SP 1542761, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1542762, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Philipino.
Philipino, can you state your name for the record, please?
Pablo Umberto Villapino.
Today is the date and time set for arraignment. Counselor, go ahead.
Your Honor, at this time, waive the form reading the information, stand mute to the charges.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. Okay, the offer is allowing improper plates, 1 and 2 1-5. So that's 12 hours, that's 24 hours of community service. 1 for the allowing, 1 for the improper plates. I'll dismiss upon completion. And then the 1 to 5, they're just gonna give them 1 point each on his driving license. He has an absolute right to a trial. And we'll just settle it up with the 24 hours of community service. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Mr. Philipino and Ms. Soroki can go over that offer with you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Are we ready on?
Ready on Mr. Salazar now. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
That's all right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Salazar. Mr. Salazar, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? Please let Ms. Hernandez interpret.
Vamos a hablar entonces, para que vuelvan, perdón, para que conste en el acta otra vez el caso del señor Salazar. Señor Salazar, le di la oportunidad de volver a hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado, señor abogado Smith, que desea ser su representado y deje que primero interprete la intérprete. Go ahead, Mr. Smith. Thank you.
My client would like to plead guilty to the allowing an unlicensed driver to drive and responsible to the civil infraction of limited access.
Mi representado se desea declarar culpable de que permitió que alguien sin licencia manejara y responsable de la infracción civil de 1 a 5 con límite, con acceso limitado.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Salazar?
Señor Salazar, ¿eso es lo que usted desea hacer?
Sí, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
I need a good phone number from you, sir, please.
Señor, necesito que me dé un buen número de teléfono, Mr. Chris
Yes.
Smith.
Your Honor, I have his phone number. His phone number is 313-759-4436.
313-759-4436.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please, sir?
Señor, por favor, levante su mano derecha.
Swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Jura decir solo la verdad, nada más, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad.
Sí.
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir.
Señor, puede bajar su mano.
You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Usted entiende que la máxima penalidad para este tipo de delito, lo máximo que podrían darle es 93 días de cárcel y o hasta $500 de multa, ¿entiende?
Sí,
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial.
Y usted entiende que si usted quisiera ir a juicio, usted tiene el derecho absoluto de ir a juicio si así lo quisiera.
sí.
Yes.
Mr. Smith went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Señor, y mientras que estaba en la sala de consulta privada, el señor Smith le explicó sus derechos constitucionales, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No.
No, para nada.
You know by taking this offer, you're going to give those rights up?
Y usted entiende que tomando esta oferta, usted está renunciando a esos derechos. Tiene que hablar.
Oh, no, se paró.
Usted entiende que tomando este acuerdo que le están ofreciendo las horas comunitarias, usted está renunciando a esos derechos.
Así es.
Yeah, that's right.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Aparte de lo que ya hablamos, que ha estado establecido aquí, ¿alguien le ofreció alguna otra cosa?
No.
No.
Draw your attention back to January 23rd, 2024, around 5:59 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Avis and Woodmere Street. You have an occasional lady come in contact with the Detroit Police Department.
Señor, déjeme llevarle su atención al día, el lugar y a las horas de los hechos, que fue el día 23 de enero del 2024, alrededor de las 9 de la mañana, en el área de Davison y Woodbury Street, en la ciudad de Detroit. Ese día, a ese lugar y en esa hora, lo paró usted un oficial de policía.
Sí.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Y usted estaba manejando un vehículo?
Sí.
Yes.
The officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
¿Y el oficial le pidió que le mostrara una licencia de conducir válida?
Sí.
Yes.
Could not do so, could you?
Pero usted no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad?
No.
No.
Why is that?
¿Por qué no se la pudo mostrar?
No tengo.
I don't have one.
All right. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count allowing. Order him to do 12 hours of community service. I told him I dismiss upon completion.
Thank you so
Está
much,
bien,
Your Honor.
yo le voy a ordenar a su cliente, voy a aceptar su declaración de culpabilidad del cargo enmendado, cambiado, de que permitió que alguien sin licencia manejara. Le voy a ordenar que haga 12 horas de servicio comunitario y una vez que complete esas 12 horas de servicio comunitario le voy a quitar ese cargo.
As for the civil infraction, will you stipulate on behalf of your client that the face of the ticket has an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Y con respecto a la infracción civil, usted está haciendo las estipulaciones de rigor para ese ticket también, señor abogado. Sí, su señoría.
With that stipulation, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5. Stipulation of probable cause will dismiss the other matter.
Entonces está bien, según la estipulación, acepto la responsabilidad de su representado para el cargo de acceso limitado entre 1 y 5 millas y después del establecimiento de la causa probable desestimaré la otra infracción civil.
Okay. stipulate the probable cause, counselor, for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, I can stipulate to that.
La estipulación, abogado, para desestimar el otro cargo. Sí, su señoría. Estipulado.
Mr. Salazar, do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Señor Salazar, ¿ya usted tiene el número para comunicarse con el Centro de Justicia Comunitario? Señor
Sí.
Salazar?
Sí, lo tengo.
Yes, I have it.
All right, I'm gonna give you until April the 3rd to complete those hours. At 8:25 is gonna be your court date on that date. Get in contact with Mr. Phillips this afternoon to set those hours up. If you don't have any further questions, sir, you're free to leave. Very good day, okay?
Señor Salazar, le voy a dar hasta el 3 de abril del 2024 para hacer estas horas. Ese día 3 de abril se tiene que volver a conectar aquí con el mismo número a las 8:25 de la mañana. Por favor, llame esta misma tarde al señor Philip o a la señora Buentello para a establecer cómo, cuándo y dónde va a ser esas horas de servicio comunitario. Si no tiene más nada que agregar, ya se puede desconectar, por favor.
Emma, may I get his phone number?
Sure. Can I give it to him, Your Honor?
Sure.
313-759-4436.
Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you both.
You too.
Muchas gracias a ambos y que tengan muy buen día los dos.
Judge, if you could ask Ms. Barrett to go in the room, breakout room A.
Mr. Salazar, you're free to leave.
Señor Salazar, que se puede desconectar.
All right, Ms. Barrett, can you join the breakout room, please? All right, Mr. Morales, did you get that advice of rights form that I sent?
Señor Morales, yo le mandé a usted el aviso de derechos en español. ¿Ya usted lo recibió?
Sí.
Yes.
Well, let's go back on the record with Mr. Morales. Mr. Morales, did you understand those rights?
Así que volvemos en el acta con el caso del señor Morales. Señor Morales, dígame, ¿usted comprendió sus derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Y tiene usted alguna pregunta de sus derechos?
¿Mandé?
Excuse me?
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene usted preguntas acerca de sus derechos?
No.
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Y usted sabe que al aceptar esta oferta, usted renuncia a esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what we said we'll give you today?
¿Y alguien le ha ofrecido usted algo diferente de lo que hemos dicho hoy en el acta?
No.
No.
All right, sir, let me take you back to January 22, 2024 at around 1:52 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Radcliffe and Lanyo Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Así que, señor, entonces permíteme refrescarle la memoria a la fecha del 22 de enero del 2024 a la 1:52 de la madrugada en la ciudad de Detroit, en el área de las calles de Radcliffe y Lanyo. ¿Tuvo usted la ocasión de encontrarse con un policía del Departamento de Policía de la ciudad de Detroit?
Sí.
Yes.
And were you operating a motor vehicle, sir?
¿Iba usted manejando un vehículo motorizado, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid insurance for that car?
Y el policía le pidió a usted que le enseñara seguro de vehículo vigente para ese carro?
Sí.
Yes.
You could not do so, could you, sir?
Y eso usted no lo pudo hacer, ¿no es cierto, señor?
Sí,
Yes.
Why is that?
¿Por qué razón?
porque no la llevaba conmigo.
Because I didn't have it on me.
Very well. I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plates. Order them to do 12 hours of community service. I told them I'd dismiss upon completion. With stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matter.
Muy bien, así que encuentro del cargo. Encuentro que su cliente es culpable del cargo modificado de tener las placas incorrectas. Le había dicho que si él cumplía 12 horas de servicio comunitario, cuando las haya cumplido, desestimo el caso. Y si hay estipulación del abogado, ahora puedo desestimar el otro cargo.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Así lo estipulo, su señoría.
All right, sir, I have a phone number here from you for 470-302-3531. Is that correct?
Bien, señor, y aquí tengo su número de teléfono anotado, 470-302-3531. ¿Es correcto?
Sí,
Yes.
And you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, correct?
Y ya le dimos a usted el número de teléfono del Centro de Justicia de la Comunidad del Suroeste de Detroit, ¿es cierto?
sí.
Yes.
All right, I need you to give them a call this afternoon, set those hours up. You have until April the 3rd to complete those hours. If you don't have any further questions, you're free to leave. Have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Muy bien, señor. Entonces, así que le permito hasta el 3 de abril de este año para que usted cumpla con esas horas de servicio comunitario. Si usted no tiene alguna otra pregunta, entonces le deseo un muy buen día y buena suerte.
Ok, gracias.
Ok, thank you.
Have a good day.
Tenga
Let's
usted
go
buen
back.
día.
Ay, guardas a mí.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Umberto Perez. Mr. Perez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Mr. what's your client want?
Bueno, acta con el caso del señor Umberto Pérez. Señor Pérez, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado defensor en una sala privada de consulta. Dígame, abogado, ¿qué quiere hacer su cliente?
My client would avail himself of the offer and stands ready to do community service.
Mi cliente quiere aprovecharse de la oferta que se le ha propuesto y está dispuesto a hacer horas de servicio comunitario.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Perez?
Señor Pérez, ¿es eso lo que a usted le gustaría hacer?
Sí, correctamente.
Yes, that is correct.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, sir?
¿Puede usted levantar la mano derecha, señor?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Jura usted o declara solemnemente que va a decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí, lo juro.
Yes, I swear it.
All right. You put your hand down, sir.
Ya puede bajar la mano, señor.
You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Y comprende usted, señor, que la pena máxima posible en su caso serían 93 días en la cárcel y o una multa de $500 máximo.
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Y comprende usted que usted tiene un derecho absoluto de tener un juicio.
Sí.
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Y cuando estaban ustedes en la sala privada de consulta, el señor Berry revisó con usted sus otros derechos constitucionales, ¿no es cierto?
Sí, sí.
Yes, yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted comprendió sus derechos?
Sí, correctamente.
Yes, that is correct.
Any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene usted alguna pregunta acerca de sus derechos?
No, no.
No, no.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Y usted sabe que al aceptar esta oferta, ¿Usted renuncia a sus derechos?
Sí, renuncio.
Yes, I waive.
And has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Y a alguien le ha ofrecido usted algo diferente de lo que ya hemos dicho en el acta?
No.
No.
Let me draw your attention back to December the 10th, 2023 at around 4:10 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Michigan Avenue and Horatio. Did you have the case on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Así que entonces permíteme llamarle la atención a la fecha del 10 de diciembre del 2023, aproximadamente a las 4:10 de la madrugada en la ciudad de Detroit, en el área de las calles de Michigan y Horatio. ¿Tuvo usted ocasión de encontrarse con un policía del Departamento de Policía de la ciudad de Detroit?
Sí.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle, sir?
¿Y iba usted manejando un vehículo motorizado, señor?
Sí, sí, correctamente.
Yes, yes, that is correct.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
¿Y el policía le pidió a usted que le enseñara una licencia vigente de conducir?
Sí, me pidió.
Yes, yes, he did ask me.
And you could not do so, could you?
Y usted eso no pudo hacer, ¿no es cierto?
Sí, no lo pude hacer.
Yes, yes, I could not do it.
Why is that?
¿Y por qué?
Porque tenía la licencia internacional, pero como eso me confundí y le di el ID, y entonces cuando le quería dar la licencia internacional, pues dijo, no, pues con eso está bien.
Because I had my international license with him, but I got all mixed up. I showed him my ID, and then when I went to show him my international license, he said, no, that's okay, that's enough.
I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing 12 hours of community service. I told him I dismiss upon completion.
Así que voy a procesar una declaración de culpable para su cliente al cargo modificado de que él le permitió a una persona sin licencia a conducir y le pido que cumpla 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Cuando las haya cumplido, el caso queda desestimado.
Ok.
Ok.
As for the simple infraction, will you stipulate to the basis particular as an factual basis for that responsibility on behalf of your client, counselor?
Y con respeto a la infracción civil, usted va a estipular a lo que dice la cara de la boleta de infracción para aceptar la declaración de responsable. Sí, así lo estipulo.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Así lo estipulo, su señoría.
With that, I'm going to find him responsible for the amended count of 1 to 5. That's 120. Well, just to do the 12 hours of community service, we'll close them out.
Así que entonces acepto la declaración de responsable de que iba a 1 a 5 millas sobre el límite. Le va a costar 1 punto en su licencia de conducir, pero no le voy a añadir horas de servicio comunitario adicionales. Con las 12 horas que ya le he dado es suficiente y entonces el caso queda cerrado. Ok.
All right, I need a good phone number from you, sir, please.
Necesito, por favor, señor, que usted me dé un buen número de teléfono para usted.
Es el mío 313-718-3825.
Yes, is that mine? Mine is 313-718-3825.
All right, you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, sir?
¿Y usted ya tiene el número del Centro de Justicia de la Comunidad del Suroeste de Detroit, señor?
Sí, ya lo tengo.
Yes, I've already got that.
All right, give them a call this afternoon and set those hours up. I'm going to give you until April the 3rd to complete those hours. If you don't have any further questions, sir, you're free to leave. Have a very good day, all right?
Muy bien, así que entonces llámelos esta misma tarde para hacer los arreglos, para dónde y cuándo va a ser su servicio comunitario. Le permite usted hasta el 3 de abril, señor, para que las haya completado. Si no tiene usted alguna otra pregunta, ya se puede desconectar. Le deseo muy buen día.
Ok, igualmente, muchas gracias.
Okay, same to you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Your Honor, if I may, this is the city prosecutor. I have two officers who are waiting. The defendant has not appeared as on Melinda Barrett's case, and we're asking that this case be called.
That's true, Judge.
313-779-8322. Who's that on that phone, please?
La persona en el teléfono que termina en 8322. 1-33779-8322. Por favor, diga su nombre. ¿Quién es usted?
On the phone, I just let you in the room at 313-779-8322. Can you state your name, please?
Melinda Gonzalez. Hello?
Hello. This is the City of Detroit versus Melinda Gonzalez, case number U65-691-323. State your name for the record, Ms. Gonzalez, please.
Melinda Gonzalez.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review in the matter. Ms. Gonzalez, see what you were supposed to do.
Said what, Your Honor?
Let's see what was required of you.
Yes, I did 20 hours. I had 12. I had got something was done with my stomach. I did 20. I got in pain. I had a doctor's note saying that I had to go to the OBGYN. I still ain't been able to go to my appointment because it takes a minute. I set the appointment. Why was it? Because I got pain in my stomach. I have a note from the doctor, medical thing from the doctor. All I got was 12 hours.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Please. You were ordered to do how many hours of community service?
32. I have done 20.
All right, you've done ordered to do 32 hours of community service.
Right.
You said you've done 20 hours of those community service. How do we verify that?
Because you could talk to the James Phillips of Southwest Community.
Hold on, Mr. Phillips. I have Mr. Gonzalez here indicating that she's completed 20 hours of community service. Do you have record of that?
I have to go back and take a look, man.
All right, please do. Now, the other 12 hours of community service, you said you had a doctor's note?
Yes, because I was doing the 20 and my stomach, something was wrong with something in my female organs, and I was getting really bad chest pains. So I had to go to the doctor, and I have like a note. I don't know if he still has it, James Phillips, but I'm still waiting on it.
Hold on a second, please. You gave Mr. Phillips a note from your doctor that you were having those issues?
Yes.
Are you still having those issues?
Yes, I'm waiting on my appointment to see the OBGYN. They set me an appointment for later in the middle of the month because they're booked.
All right. So you go to your doctor's appointment. Hold on a second, Mr. Phillips. You go to your doctor's appointment in the middle of the month. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Go ahead, Mr. Phillips.
Everything she said is true. She did give me a doctor note, and she did complete 20 hours.
Everything she said is true. Okay, what I'm going to do, Miss Gonzalez, I'm going to give you some time to go to the doctor. You got a doctor's appointment in the middle of, I'm saying, March.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I want you to come back. Because we still got to get those 12 hours done. If you can't do any physical labor, then Mr. Phillips will have something to do, maybe answer some telephones or something, okay?
Okay, that's great.
All right, so what we'll do, we'll give you some time to recuperate. We'll give you some time to get to the doctor. We'll have you back on April the 24th, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck to you. We wish you well in your recovery, and we'll see you back April 24th, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, on the telephone at 313-598-6978. Can you press *6 to unmute yourself, please?
La persona en el teléfono 1-313-598-698, por favor puede apretar estrella 6 para abrir su micrófono.
Hello?
What's your name, sir?
Shannon Hatley. I was trying to let you know, I was trying to raise my hand. I used my lady's phone to log into Zoom because for some reason mine was.
Okay.
So I'm
right
here. I'm raising my hand.
Hold on, Mr. Hadley. Mr. Hadley, hold on.
Yeah.
I got you on 2 devices, all right? So what I want you to do is I want you to hang up the phone that you're on right now. And then when I call your name, I'm gonna send you a prompt on the computer so that I can, so that you can, you'll see how to unmute yourself, all right? You'll be up in a few, you'll be up shortly, all right?
All right.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Joselina Gonzalez. Case number SP 149-3859.
Hello? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you, Miss Hatley. I'm gonna put you on mute.
Yana, can you recall the case?
This is the city of Detroit versus Joselina Gonzalez. Case number SP 149-3859. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra la señora Joselina Galeano González, número de caso SP 149-38591, cargos 1, 2 y 3. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Elwood S. Berry, Jr., on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Galeano Gonzalez.
Edward Berry Jr., representando a la acusada, señora Galeano. Por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta. Señora Galeano González, por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Jocelyn Sahibi Galeano González.
Jocelyn Sahini Galeano González.
Sí.
Good morning to you, ma'am. You're not going to be allowed to lay down on Zoom, all right?
Buenos días, señora. No se permite estar acostada mientras que usted esté en Zoom.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a show cause, Mr. Berry.
Okay, hoy es el día y la hora agendado para el show cause. Señor Berry.
My client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute, Your Honor.
Su señoría, mi cliente va a ceder la lectura formal de cargos y va a permanecer en silencio.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond.
No, voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en el nombre de su cliente y le voy a establecer una fianza de $0.
At this time, your client's offer is pleading to an allowing and an improper plate, both misdemeanors. Both I'll dismiss upon upon completion of 12 hours of community service. Your client has an absolute right to a trial. If she wants to take the deal, then get her phone number and give her the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
señor Berry, ella tiene, le puedo poner el de que permitió que alguien se manejara, y tiene también el caso de placas inapropiadas. Por las dos puede hacer 2 horas de servicio comunitario. Ambos serán desestimados después. Tiene el derecho absoluto de ir a trial. Por favor, hable con ella.
Join the room. Let me assign the room.
Sí. Señora Jocelyn, por favor, vaya a la sala de consulta privada número 2 cuando reciba la invitación. Apriete allí.
Ok.
¿Lo ve? Ok.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Pablo Umberto Philipino. Ms. Soroki, I'll give you an opportunity to speak with your client. What does your client want to do?
Your Honor, I'm just going to let the court know my client does have a valid registration, so I'm going to ask that that matter be dismissed, and he would accept the recommendation regarding the other matters.
Ms. Mason. Ms. Mason?
Yes, Your Honor. Dia Chico Mason, City of Detroit.
Yes, Ms. Soroki has said that her client has a valid registration. She was asking for that count to be dismissed.
That would be.
And which one is it, Your Honor? What defendant?
Filipino.
Okay, you got to give me more than Filipino. What is her full name, the defendant's full name?
His full name is
Pablo Humberto Villapino.
Pablo. He's on the bottom of your page 3. Last name.
Okay, thank you very much. So he's got valid, what does he have valid, what?
Registration.
Okay, so that's dismissed. His registration is valid based upon your representation. Okay.
All right. The client wants to take the allowing and the 2 1-5s.
He does, Your Honor.
All right, I mean, one of the 1-5s will, in lieu of fines and costs, will give him 6 hours of community service for a total of 12 hours of community service. Let's strike that. Strike that. We'll just do 12 hours of community service. With the 1-5, he's already getting 1 point on his license, or 2 points on his license with 2 1-5. So we'll just do the 12 hours of community service. Client, want to take the deal?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, Mr. Filipino? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I swear.
You put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
I do, Your Honor.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Mrs. Soroki went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let me draw your attention back to January 20th, 2024 at 2:38 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Woodmere and Davis Street. Have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
Yes, Your Honor, and I did not have it. I did not have one.
Very good. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of allowing Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea. Counselor.
Your Honor, so stipulated.
All right, I'm gonna find responsible for the amended counts of 1 to 5 on the 2 moving violations. The sentence is gonna be 12 hours of community service, and we'll close out the other matters upon completion of 12 hours of community service for the misdemeanor. I need a good phone number from you, sir.
My phone number is 313-808-8464, sir.
8464. Do you have a number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Stipulates the probable cause. Will dismiss the other matters.
Stipulated.
All right, sir. Dismiss the case. The case is called Mr. Phillips this afternoon. Set up the hours. I'm going to give you until April the 3rd to complete those 12 hours. If you don't have any further questions, best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
Same as you, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. City of Detroit versus Raquel Eric Long, case number SB 153666751. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke can be up the defendant.
Long, state your name for the record, please.
Raquel Long.
Right. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment. Go ahead, Counselor.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Set for arraignment on Ms. Long. Yeah.
Your Honor, we're waiving the formal reading of the information, standing mute to the charges.
Enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Give her a $0 bond. There's no offer on this, so usually they want to see the officer and speak with the officer, so we can set a trial date if the client wants, so she can plead straight up guilty to this. Today it'd be either 12 hours of community service or a $240 fine, and we'll dismiss upon.
I'm gonna ask that it would be set for a trial date.
All right, you understand what's going on, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, you want to set a trial date?
Yes, Your Honor.
Set a trial date, June 24th, 2024 at 9 a.m. All right, it's nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
That date was June 20 what again, sir?
24th, 2024 at 9 a.m.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day.
Excuse me, Judge, this Miss Barrett, did you get a chance to call that case of mine?
I have not yet, Miss Barrett.
Okay.
Have you had contact with Mr. Ruffin?
Judge, his phone is not picking up. It's not, I'm getting no answer, so.
Do you have his address? Have you sent him a letter or anything, Ms. Barrett?
I can send him a letter, but as far as today, I don't have any contact through the phone. 1 second.
Jesus Yazin.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Did I get the correct pronunciation right?
No, it's Janis.
Janis, sorry. Morning to you, Janis Ortiz. You want to do some community service to clear this up, potentially?
Yes, sir.
I didn't hear you, Judge.
You got to go 7 down.
Yes.
You ever had contact with your client, counselor, Ms. Barrett?
No, Judge, because all I have is a phone number. It's not taking messages and he's not answering. And I don't have an email.
What number do you have, Ms. Barrett?
Hold on 1 second, Judge. Let me look at this form. I have 629-5299.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Deshawn Dean Ruffin. Case numbers SP 145-45792, SP 145-90071, a state of Michigan versus Deshawn Dean Ruffin. Case number SX 428-6584, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Melinda Barrett on behalf of Deshawn Ruffin.
The officers here on Ruffin, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Good morning to you.
Morning, sir. Sergeant Amarante, batch S565.
Good morning, Sergeant Amarante.
Your Honor, it's going to be Police Officer Angelina Tias.
All right. Good morning, Officer Angelina Tias. What's your department badge number?
4431.
And you're with what department?
Detroit.
Very well. Good morning. Ms. Barrett, I'm gonna issue a show cause in this because we appointed counsel and we just tried to call that number as well to see maybe the number was written down wrong or not, but since you haven't had an opportunity to speak with them, I'm going to issue a show cause and see if we can find Mr. Ruffin. All right?
Okay. Okay.
Right. If there's nothing further, officers, you guys be safe out there. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Let's go with the city of Detroit. This will be Miss Roki, you back here? Not yet. All right, let's go back on the record with Miss Gonzalez. Miss Gonzalez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver para que conste en el acta con el caso de la señora Galiano González. Señora González, le di la oportunidad de que hablara en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Abogado, ¿qué desea hacer su representada?
Your Honor, my client would avail herself of the offer, stands ready to do community service.
Su señoría, mi representada quiere tomar el acuerdo, la oferta que le ofrecieron y está dispuesta a hacer las horas de servicio comunitario.
Is that what you want to do, Miss Gonzalez?
¿Eso es lo que usted quiere hacer, señora González? Señora González, tiene que abrir el micrófono y, por favor, el micrófono.
¿Sí?
Yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please?
Por favor, levante su mano derecha.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Usted afirma o jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You put your hand down.
Puede bajar su mano.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
¿Usted entiende que la máxima penalidad para este tipo de delito podría ser de hasta 93 días de cárcel y hasta $500 de multa?
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Do you understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Y entiende que tiene el derecho a ir a juicio si así lo quisiera.
Sí.
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Y mientras que estaban en la sala de consulta privada, el señor Berry le informó sobre el resto de sus derechos, ¿correcto?
Sí, correcto.
Yes, that's correct.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
¿Alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No, todo está bien.
No, everything is okay.
You know, by taking this offer, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Y usted entiende que tomando esta oferta que le han ofrecido, usted está renunciando a esos derechos, señora?
Sí, correcto. Lo entiendo.
Yes, that's correct. That's it.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Y aparte de lo que ya hemos dicho aquí, que consta en el acta, ¿alguien más le ofreció alguna otra cosa?
No.
No.
Let me draw your attention back to September the 1st, 2023, at around 12:44 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of West End and 4th Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Señor, llevando su atención al día, el lugar y a las horas de los hechos, que fue el 1 de septiembre de 2023, alrededor de las 12:44 de la noche, en los alrededores de la calle Weston y Ford, ¿usted ese día, esa hora, en ese lugar, la paró un oficial de policía?
Sí.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on that day, ma'am?
Y ese día usted se encontraba manejando un vehículo automotor, señor, ¿un vehículo?
Sí.
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid driver's license?
Y el oficial le pidió que le mostrara una licencia de conducir válida.
Sí.
Yes.
The officer also asked you to produce valid insurance?
Y también le pidió que enseñara seguro válido.
Sí.
Yes.
You could not produce either, could you?
Y no pudo mostrarle ninguno de los dos, ¿verdad?
Sí, correcto.
Yeah, that's correct.
And why is that?
¿Por qué, señora? ¿Por qué no pudo mostrárselos?
Porque no tengo la licencia, no tenía ningún documento.
Because I didn't have neither one.
All right, I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended counts of allowing, order you to do 12 hours of community service. And I'm gonna find you guilty of the improper plate. It's just gonna be one 12-hour community service. I'll dismiss both the matters if you just complete 12 hours of community service.
Entonces, señora, yo la voy a encontrar culpable de el delito de enmendado de que permitió de que alguien se licencie a manejara y también de las placas ilegales. Para ambos va a ser las 12 horas de servicio comunitario y una vez que estén concluidas esas 2 horas de servicio comunitario, entonces voy a desestimar ambos cargos.
Ok, lo entiendo.
Ok, I understand.
All right, in stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matter.
Y después de la estipulación de la causa probable, yo desestimaré el otro cargo.
Okay.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Estipulado, su señoría.
All right, do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, ma'am?
Señora, usted tiene el número para llamar al Centro de Justicia Comunitaria al suroeste de Detroit, ¿verdad, señora? Señora, ¿tiene el número de teléfono donde tiene que llamar para las horas de servicio comunitario?
No.
¿No?
No.
Numbers 313-879-2155.
El teléfono es 313 879-2155.
Sí, ya lo tengo.
Oh, yes, I had it.
I need a good phone number from you, ma'am, please.
Señor, necesito un buen teléfono para podernos comunicar con ustedes. Con usted, señora.
313-718-3825.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. ¿Ese es su teléfono, señora? ¿O es el 346-288-3537?
Es el 346-288-3537.
It is 346-288-3537.
Correct.
346-288-3537.
Yeah, 346-288-3537.
Is that the number we can contact you at, Ms. Gonzalez?
Señora González, ese es el número al cual nosotros podemos contactarla. El 346-288-3537.
Sí.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna perhaps have you call Ms. Quinteo this afternoon and set those community service hours up. I'm gonna give you until April 3rd to complete those hours. If you complete those hours, we'll dismiss your cases. All right, ma'am? Have a very good day.
Okay.
If you don't have any further questions.
Señora, entonces yo le voy a dar hasta el día 3 de abril del 2024 para que usted complete estas horas de servicio comunitario. Por favor, llame esta misma tarde a la señora Buentello para establecer cómo hacer esas horas y se vuelve a conectar aquí el día 3 de abril a las 8:25 con esas horas ya hechas. Por favor, si no tiene más nada que agregar, ya eso es todo, señora. Que tenga buen día.
Ok, muchísimas gracias.
Ok, thank you very much.
All right, have a great day, ma'am.
Está bien, que tenga un excelente día, señora.
Ok, gracias igualmente. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Thank you to all. Bye-bye.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Alexis Vargas. Can you get this back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Mr. Vargas, I have your another pretrial date. Your alphabet judge is going to be Judge Williams. The pretrial date is going to be March the 13th, 2024 at 8:35.
1 second. It was March
13th, 2024 at 8:35.
Okay.
And the Zoom ID is 360-332-0000.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? It was
360-332-0000.
Okay, I got it.
All right, nothing further, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
All right, thank you.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Jesus Adrian Janis Ortiz. Case number Ortiz, case number SP 1544429, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Colleen Stroke, on behalf of Mr. Cortez.
All right, Mr. Cortez, state your name for the record, please. Cortez.
Señora Cortez, no, Your Honor, I'm sorry. Is Mrs. Cortez or Jesus Janis?
Jesus Janis.
Okay. Señor, he doesn't need that.
No. It was Ortiz, I'm sorry.
All right, Jesus Ortiz, Mr. Ortiz, that's Mr. Soroki, as for purposes of arraignment.
Your Honor, this time away the former reading the information, stand mute to the charges.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. At this time, the offer is going to be allowing 12 hours of community service. We'll dismiss upon completion, dismiss the other matter now. Your client has an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with him, and you can speak with him. If he wants to take the deal, please give him the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, and put his phone number and or email address in the chat, please.
Thank you.
All right. So, Marlena Del Cameron Cortez.
María del Carmen Cortés.
Sí, buenos días.
Yes, good morning.
Buenos dias, señorita.
Buenos días. Buenos días, señorita.
I'm trying, Ms. Hernandez. Ms.
Yo estoy tratando, señora. I understood perfectly, Your Honor.
That sounded pretty good to me, Your Honor.
All right. Every morning I practice.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Yo practico todas las mañanas.
However, I don't see her name on the docket.
Middle of first page, Lopez María del Carmen.
Very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Maria del Carmen Lopez, case number SP 1537667, 6 counts 1 and counts 2. SP 153763831, appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra la señora de María del Carmen López Cortés, número de caso SP 153-7676, cargos 1 y 2, y SP 153-76831. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta, señor abogado.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, please.
Edward Berry Jr. representando a la acusada. Señora, por favor, diga su nombre.
María del Carmen Cortés López.
María del Carmen Cortés López.
All right, good morning to you, Mass. For purposes of arraignment, Counselor.
Buenos días, señor. Para los propósitos de la lectura de cargos, abogado.
We would waive the reading of the information and stand mute, Your Honor.
Nosotros vamos a hacer la lectura formal de cargos, su señoría, y vamos a permanecer en silencio.
Prisoner not guilty on her behalf, give her a $0 bond. This was an allowing 12 hours of community service will dismiss upon completion. She has an absolute right to a trial. I'll put you in a breakout room to speak with her.
Voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y voy a imponer una fianza de $0. Esto es un caso para que dejó que alguien más sin licencia manejara, y después de que complete las 12 horas de servicio comunitario por dicho cargo enmendado, voy a desestimar el caso. Vamos a pasar a una sala de consulta privada para que hable con su representado.
Gracias.
Cuando aparezca allí, toque su pantalla y aparezca unirse a sala pequeña. Perfecto. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Morning, Judge. Gentlemen. I have a gentleman down here. He went down. He was here. He had an 8:30 Zoom, but he was here. Here at court. I sent him downstairs to the first floor. They told me to send him back over to you guys. They would escort him into you guys.
Nice.
Milo Lee.
8:30.
We'll get him.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem, Judge.
Does he have a phone? Ask him, does he have a phone if he can zoom in?
Okay. He has a phone. I'll help with the Zoom.
Thank you. You ready, Ms. Soroki?
No, I actually, I sent a text to Miss Mason. I'm sorry, my pitch camera. I sent a text to Miss Mason, so I just left my client waiting for a response.
All right, I'll put him back in the breakout room. Mr.
Oh,
Mr. Jesus, can you rejoin that breakout room and wait on your attorney?
I mean,
Yes.
Your Honor, he has an international license. I mean, would the court accept that for?
Ms. Mason about that, Mr. Roki, please.
Okay.
Mr. Roki, I don't have a text from you. I do not have a text from you.
Okay, can you go to breakout room, please, Miss Mason?
What number was it?
1, breakout room 1.
Not him, me.
You need the meeting ID to get to join the Zoom?
No. Meeting ID?
Yeah.
Does he need a meeting ID? I think he needs a meeting ID.
I say, because it says on there he need a meeting.
360.
You write it down?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Jose, Kevin Rivera, right? Rios, necesito interpret.
Josué Kevin Rivera Rios, necesita intérprete.
He's gonna have to get a better connection.
Tenemos una mala conexión con usted, señor.
Dice, no, pero sí está activo el micrófono.
¿Necesita intérprete?
Sí, por favor.
Yes, please.
Mr. Hatley, do you want to do some community service to try to clear this up? Yeah, unmute yourself. I mean, let me send you.
Hello?
Yeah. Do you want to do some community service to try to clear this up, or do you want to see if you can get a money judgment?
I want to.
I didn't hear you. It went out and you've gone lower again. I don't know why it just all of a sudden went low.
He would like to challenge the
Hello?
ticket.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, give Mr. Hadley, he wants to challenge it. I understand. All right, give Mr. Hadley H. Who's the alphabet judge for H?
For H, that is Donna Millhouse.
All right, we're gonna send you to Donna Millhouse to challenge it, okay, Mr.
I just want to challenge the stop. I want to challenge the stop.
I understand. You're gonna have to do all of that in Miss Millhouse's court. Right now, I can tell you what the city's offer is. No offer. So it's no offer anyway. So I'm gonna let you do all of that in Judge Millhouse. Can we get him to Judge Millhouse, please? I'll just sit back. I'll get you over there in one moment, Mr. Hatt.
Can I ask a question or no?
Sure.
Because I haven't spoken any. I have never. You said you're gonna put me in the breakout room. I never received a breakout or to talk to the attorney or anybody or counsel.
Okay,
I want to understand. Hello.
Let me explain something. Let me explain this to you. All right. So why I say that is because in this courtroom, right on the day, the only reason you came to me is because you must have gotten your ticket out of the 4th precinct. Generally, I handle the last names G, L, or O. But all the tickets that come out of the 4th precinct come to me, and they come on a special docket, which is our community court docket. You see everybody is getting sentenced to community service. I would allow you to do community service to clear it up, but in this case, they're not even offering anything for the driving license revoked. So that means that in this courtroom, it's not even necessary to speak with an attorney right now, because it's nothing that we're not hearing any motions, we're not hearing any of those things. And because there's really no offer, there is no offer, then you don't even have any reason to you'd be pleading straight up if you took any kind of if you did anything today. So I'm sending you over to your alphabet judge. There will be attorneys in there, and it won't be anything done. We'll just arraign you today, give you a $0
Is the officer
bond.
here today?
The officer's not going to be here today, and the officer's not going to be here next time your court date, because you're going to have another pretrial date. The officer's only scheduled to be here on trial dates. So when you get to that next courtroom on your next pretrial date, you wanted to make a motion to challenge the stop. Maybe we can appoint him a lawyer as well. Maybe we can appoint him a lawyer if we want, or you could just ask them on your pretrial date to appoint you a lawyer. We can appoint him a lawyer right now and need appointed counsel, so that kind of you'll hopefully have that appointed counsel by the time you come back, so you don't have to push it back again and stuff like that. We can do that. Let me get a
So will I be scheduled another court date, or will I be transferred right now?
Excuse me, Mr. Hatley, what case is this?
This is we're not on the record right now. We're just
okay.
I'm just alphabet judge. Say that again, Mr. Hatley.
Will I be given a different time to come, or will it be today?
No, it'll be different time. It'll be different time. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get you the appointed counsel. So by the next time you come to court, you'll have already spoken to the counsel about everything. You'll know the counsel wants to know. What is your phone number?
313-598-6978.
Let's just do this. We have a lawyer ready. Let's go. This is the city of Detroit versus Shannon Hatley. Case number SP1542508. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Hatley, state your name for the record, please.
Shannon Umberto Hatley.
Very well. I'm sorry, mispronounced. Today is the date and time set for arraignment. Go ahead, Counselor.
Waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges, Your Honor.
Enter a not guilty plea on this behalf, give him a $0 bond. Off the record, Mr. Hatley and I had a conversation about, he indicated, I asked him, do you want to do community service to clear this up? He indicated that he wants to challenge the stop. There's no offer for Mr. Hatley anyway. So essentially, he would have to be pleading guilty straight up in this courtroom. We'd still allow him to do community service. But basically, because he wanted to challenge the stop, I was explaining to Mr. Hatley that this is not the proper form to do so. This is just for community service. Any challenges to the tickets and stuff like that, he doesn't come to me. His last name does not begin in a GL or O. So we're going to send him to his alphabet judge, which we've confirmed is Judge Milhouse. Also, because Mr. Hatley indicated that he wants to challenge the stop, I'm going to try to get a court-appointed attorney appointed to him, because he indicated that he would want one. And hopefully that attorney speaks to you before your next court date. So it kind of saves you a step, all right? I just want to be clear that you're understanding what's going on and all your questions have been answered in this court.
Yes, they have, sir, and thank you.
And do you understand why we're proceeding this way, sir?
Yes, sir.
Very well. All right. I have a court date of pre-trial, April the 26th, 2024 at 8:35 in Judge Milhouse's court. That's a special Zoom number. And I think that Zoom number is 360-0340.
You said 360?
Yes. 360-360-04. No, strike that, 0340. So the other ones are 360 and the courtroom number and quadruple zeros on the end. This one is different. This one's 360-360-0340. That's her Zoom ID.
You said 040?
Yeah, let me do it one more time. 360-360-0340.
All right, I have 360-360-0340.
Correct. All right. So I appreciate your patience, sir. What we're going to try to do is I'm going to put this request in. We'll definitely put this request in. That means you need to answer. Do you have an email address?
Yes, I do.
Let's see if you can give me that as well. That might help as well.
Alverta, ALVERTA, Hatley at iCloud.
All right. So that's .com.
Yes.
Very well. So what I did was I marked the file, answer the phone calls you might not recognize. Hopefully that call will be that appointed attorney, and just show up at Millhouse. And if you don't speak to that attorney, there's going to be an attorney in there at that date. Let them know that you want to challenge the stop. All right.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you. All right.
You too. All right.
All right. Back on the record with Mr. Janis. Mr. Janis, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I did discuss this matter with the city attorney. At this time, he's going to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. The other matter is being dismissed. He is waiving his rights.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Janis?
Yes.
Judge, we can't hear anything.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Are you talking to Rivera Rios?
No. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down, sir. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yeah.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Shiroki went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Correct.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No.
Do you know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yep.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
You throw your attention back to January 29, 2024, around 3:11 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Woodmere and Avis Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
You operate a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did that officer ask you to produce valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, sir.
Why is that?
I didn't have one.
Very well. I'm finding you guilty of the amended count of allowing, stipulate the proper cause, we'll dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated.
All right. 12 hours of community service is going to be the sentence. I have a number of 313-765-4212 for you, Mr. Janis. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Or give Mr. You have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. Do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Yes.
I give Mr. Phillips a call to set those hours up. I'm gonna give you until April the 3rd to complete the hours. If you don't have anything further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too, sir.
Thanks so much.
Have a good day.
You as well. This is the city of Detroit. It's Maria Lopez.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit, señora María López.
We're still waiting on that. All right, hold on a second on that one. Let's go, Mrs. Soroki. Let's call this case. This is the city of Detroit. This will be Ms. Villarreal. This is the city of Detroit versus Kevin Rios. Case number SP 1542338. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Así que llamamos ahora el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Josué Kevin Rivera Ríos. Números de caso SP 1542338, cargos 1, 2 y 3. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Rios.
Su señoría, soy Pauline Soroki, representando al señor Ríos.
Purposes of arraignment, counselor.
Y para el propósito de lectura de cargos, ¿qué dice usted, licenciada?
Waive the formal reading of the information and stand mute to the charges.
Vamos a renunciar que nos tengan que leer los cargos formalmente y guardamos silencio.
Mr. Rios, can you state your name for the record?
Y señor Ríos, ¿puede usted por favor decir su nombre para que conste en el acta?
Kevin Josué Rivera Ríos.
Kevin Josué Rivera Ríos.
All right, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. At this time, the offer is allowing dismiss the other 2 counts, 12 hours of community service.
Así que vamos a procesar una declaración de no culpable para su cliente, darle una fianza de $0. La oferta para él es modificar el cargo que le permitió una persona sin licencia a conducir. Los otros 2 cargos quedarían desestimados.
You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Soroki. She can speak to you about the case.
Usted tiene un derecho absoluto de tener un juicio. Lo vamos a pasar ahora a una sala privada de consulta con la señora Soroki. Ella le puede explicar más de su caso.
Ok, muchas gracias.
Ok, thank you very much. Acepte la invitación para la sala 3. Join.
So
Megan?
as yesterday. Good.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is that Mr. Lee?
Oh, how you doing?
How you doing? Can you thank you? Can you remove your hat and scarf? All right, we'll get with you in a second, sir. Megan. All right, Megan is not responding.
I'm sorry, my speaker wasn't working.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. What is your full name, please?
Megan Lionel.
Megan. Say that again.
Megan Lionel.
Lynham?
Yes.
Can you spell the last name for me, please?
Lynem.
You have a valid license, Ms. Lyman?
No, sir.
Are you weren't supposed to be here until next month, so we'll arrange. Is there a lawyer here? City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Megan Lynham, case number SB 1534615, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lyon, for the record.
Megan Lynham.
All right, today is the date and time. We'll call it the date and time set for show cause. Go ahead, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. We would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Let me see you, Ms. Lyon.
Oh.
All right, enter not guilty plea on your behalf, give you a $0 bond. Are you able to get a license, Ms. Lyon?
Not at the moment because my hand is broken.
Will you
My
be able
dominant
to get-
hand.
I'm sorry you could have, will you be able to have a license by April the 16th, 2024?
Oh, yeah.
Come back on April the 16th, 2024 for a pretrial date, all right?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, further, ma'am, have a very good day. April 16th, 2024 at 8:30 is your next court date, all right?
Okay, thank you. Have a good one.
As well. All right, let's go on the record. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lopez. Ms. Lopez, I don't have an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver para que conste en el acta con el caso de la señora López, Cortés López. Señora Cortés López, le di la oportunidad de que hablara en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea ser su representada?
She will avail herself of the offer, Your Honor, stands ready to do community service.
Su señoría ya quiere adherirse a la oferta que le ofrecieron y va a hacer las horas de servicio comunitario.
Is that what you want to do, ma'am?
¿Eso es lo que usted quiere hacer, señora?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please?
¿Puede levantar su mano derecha si es tan amable?
You swear or affirm to tell the truth, all the truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Usted afirma, jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí lo juro.
Yes, I swear.
All right, you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Señora, ¿usted entiende que la máxima penalidad para este tipo de ofensa, de delito, podría ser de hasta 93 días en la cárcel y o hasta $500 de multa? Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Y usted entiende que usted tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a un juicio si así lo quisiese?
Sí lo entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Y mientras que estaba en la sala de consulta privada, su abogado, el señor Berry, le explicó todos los le notificó de sus derechos.
Así es.
That's right.
You understand those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No.
No.
You know, by taking this offer, you're going to give those rights up?
Y usted sabe que tomando este acuerdo que le están ofreciendo, usted está renunciando a esos derechos.
Lo entiendo.
I understand.
Anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Alguien más le ha ofrecido alguna otra cosa aparte de lo que ya aquí consta en el acta?
No.
No.
Let me draw your attention back to January 22nd, 2024, around 6 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Verner and Whitmere. Do you have occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Señora, déjeme llevarle al lugar y la hora y la fecha de los hechos, que fue el 22 de enero del 2024, alrededor de las 6 p.m. de la tarde, en las mediaciones de Werner y Weminder en la ciudad de Detroit. Ese día, ese lugar y en esa hora, ¿usted está, lo paró un oficial de policía?
Sí.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Y usted se encontraba manejando un vehículo automotor?
Sí.
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Y el oficial le pidió que por favor le mostrara una licencia de conducir válida.
Sí.
Yes.
You could not do so, could you?
Pero usted no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad, señora?
Así es.
That's right.
Why is that?
¿Por qué, señora?
Ah, porque no tengo.
Because I don't have one.
Very well, I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing order to do 12 hours of community service with stipulation to probable cause I'll dismiss the other matters.
Ok, entonces yo voy a encontrar a su cliente culpable del cargo enmendado de dejar que alguien sin licencia manejara. Le voy a imponer 12 horas de servicio comunitario y después de las estipulaciones pertinentes voy a desestimar los otros dos casos.
Ok.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
¿Está bien? Ok, so stipulated. Está estipulado, señoría.
All right, do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, ma'am?
Señora, ¿y usted tiene el número para comunicarse con el Centro de Justicia Comunitaria?
Ya lo tengo.
Yes, I have it.
All right, I need a good phone number from you, please.
Necesito un buen número de teléfono para comunicarme con usted, por favor.
Es 313
313
955 0244.
You got it, Your Honor?
No, I didn't get it that well.
313 955
Yes.
0244.
955-0244.
Perfect.
I got hung up on the first number. I got cinco, and then that's
Me quedé pegado en el primer número.
Let's give you until April the 3rd to complete those hours. Give Mr. Phillips and Ms. Benteo a call this afternoon. And if you don't have any further questions, ma'am, you have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Está bien, señora. Le voy a dar hasta el 3 de abril de 2024 para que haga estas horas de servicio comunitario. Por favor, comuníquese esta misma tarde con el señor Phillips o la señora Buentello en el Centro de Justicia Comunitaria para establecer cómo, cuándo y dónde hacer sus horas de servicio comunitaria antes de esta fecha. Y para esta fecha se vuelve a conectar aquí en la corte a las 8:25 de la mañana con el mismo número de ID, todo igual. Si no tiene ninguna otra pregunta, ya se puede retirar, señora.
Sí, muchas gracias. Buen día.
Yeah, yes, thank you very much. Have a good day.
You as well.
Igualmente para usted, señora.
Gracias.
Thank you.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Milo Alexander Lee, case number SP 120-7526, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 120-75301, SP 122-1159, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 850-450, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please. Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lee.
Milo Alexander Lee.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. You can discuss with your client if you want to get an offer or if he just wants to go to trial. I see there's some tickets going back to 2018. If we get an offer, you know, he can either get a money judgment or do community service because he's going to be with me anyway. His last name starts with an L. So speak to Mr. Lee and find out what he wants to do, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Join the room, please. All right, let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Rios. Mr. Rios, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client does want to avail himself of the recommendation.
Así que volvemos ahora en el acta con el caso del señor Ríos. Señor Ríos, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogada defensora en una sala privada de consulta. Dígame, abogada, que quiere ser su cliente. Su señoría, mi cliente quiere aprovecharse de la oferta que le han propuesto y hacer servicio comunitario.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Rios?
¿Es eso lo que usted quiere hacer, señor Ríos?
Claro que sí.
Of course I do.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please?
Bien, ¿y puede levantar usted la mano derecha, por favor?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Jura usted o declara solemnemente que va a decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Lo juro.
I swear it.
Now you put your hand down, sir.
Ya puede bajar la mano, señor.
You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Y comprende usted, señor, que la pena máxima posible en su caso serían 93 días en la cárcel y o un máximo de $500 en multas?
Claro, sí.
Of course, yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Y comprende usted que usted tiene un derecho absoluto de tener un juicio?
Efectivamente.
That is so.
Mr. Rios, Mrs. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Y señor Ríos, la señora Cerroqui revisó con usted sus otros derechos que usted tiene en la sala privada de consulta, ¿no es cierto?
Sí, así es.
Yes, that is true.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted comprendió sus derechos?
Totalmente.
Totally.
You have any questions about those rights?
¿Y tiene usted alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No, para nada. Todo me quedó claro.
In no way, everything was made clear to me.
All right. And, you know, by taking this deal, you're going to lose those rights.
Y usted sabe, ¿verdad?, que aceptar esta oferta, usted pierde esos derechos.
Sí, claro, y estoy de acuerdo.
Yes, of course, and I am in agreement.
All right. Anybody offer you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Y alguien le ha ofrecido usted algo diferente de lo que ya hemos dicho en el acta?
No, para nada.
No, in no way.
All right, let me draw your attention back to December 22nd, 2024 at around 7:54 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Verner and Green Street. Did you have an occasion that they'd come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Así que entonces permíteme llamarle la atención al 22 de diciembre del 2023, aproximadamente a las 7:54 de la noche, en la ciudad de Detroit, en el área de las calles de Verner y Green. ¿Tuvo usted ocasión de encontrarse con un policía del Departamento de Policía de la ciudad de Detroit?
Así es, correcto.
That is true. Correct.
Were you operating a motor vehicle, sir?
¿Y usted iba manejando un vehículo motorizado, señor?
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid driver's license?
¿Y el policía le pidió a usted que le enseñara una licencia vigente de conducir?
Sí, pero solamente cuento con la internacional y esa no es válida.
Yes, but I can only rely on my license that is an international license, and that one is not valid.
Very well. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of allowing 12 hours of community service is going to be the sentence with stipulation of probable cause. We'll dismiss the other matter.
Your Honor, so stipulated.
Muy bien, así que vamos a procesar una declaración de culpable para usted para el cargo modificado de haberle permitido a una persona sin licencia conducir. Le vamos a pedir que haga 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Eso sería su sentencia. Y si me dice usted, señora, que va a estipular que hay causa razonable a desestimar, los otros asuntos se desestiman ahora mismo. Así se estipula, su señoría.
All right, with that, I have a phone number from you for 313-683-0496, is that correct?
Y tengo un número de teléfono para usted, es el 313-683-0496. ¿Es correcto?
Es correcto.
That is correct.
And you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, sir?
Y ya tiene usted el número de teléfono para el Centro de Justicia de la Comunidad del Suroeste de Detroit, señor.
Sí, así es, lo tengo conmigo.
Yes, that is so. I have it with me.
Okay, I'm gonna order you to give Mr. Phillips or Ms. Benteo a call this afternoon. Set those hours up. I'm gonna give you until April the 3rd, 2024 to complete the hours at 8:25. If you don't have any further questions, sir, you have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Muy bien, señor. Entonces le pido que esta tarde usted llame ese número de teléfono y pida hablar con el señor Phillips o con la señora Buentello para que puedan hacer los arreglos para las horas que usted va a trabajar. Le pido que regrese aquí el 3.
Sí, está bien.
Que regrese aquí el 3 de abril del 2024 a las 8:25 de la mañana para una revisión de su caso. Y le doy hasta el 3
Ok,
de
está
abril.
bien.
Ok, that's fine. Y le doy hasta el 3 de abril del 2024 para cumplir sus horas. Si no tiene alguna otra pregunta, le deseo muy buen día y buena suerte.
8:25 me dijo, ¿verdad?
Did you say 8:25?
Sí.
Yes.
Ok, perfecto. Muchísimas gracias.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much as well, sir. Have a good day.
Muchísimas gracias a usted también, señor, y que tenga muy buen día.
Igualmente.
Thank you.
All right. Jessica Gladen was in and out today all morning. She was here, I know, have her written down, and I kept letting her in the room and out. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know what happened to her connection or what. Let's give her a show cause.
I'm wondering if we can arraign her, set it for waive her appearance today and set it for a pretrial date, Your Honor.
I guess it's the same difference as, you know, on the date of show cause, we can give her an offer as well. But if you want to do it that way, Ms. Mathis, I'll leave it for you. City of Detroit versus Jessica Elizabeth Gladen. Case number, no, strike that. This is the state of Michigan versus Jessica Elizabeth Gladen. Case number is SX421-0365, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Gladwin. At this time, I'm going to ask the court to waive my client's appearance. She was present, but she's having some Zoom difficulties, I assume.
Court recognizes that Ms. Gladen was in and out of court this morning a few times. So I can only assume that, you know, she did show up, and I can only assume that she's probably having some technical difficulties. Purposes of arraignment, Counselor.
Your Honor, I waive the formal reading of the information and stand mute to the charges.
And it's no offer here because it's state charges, so I'll enter not guilty plea on her behalf, give her a $0 bond. Can I get that? And then what I'll do is I'll set a pretrial date for April the 16th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a good. All right, that's what happened to Mr. Always. Mr. Barry needs to speak to Ms. Mason. One, please. Reason.
Yes, Your Honor. Did you need the city prosecutor?
No, if Mr. Barry is in room one, I imagine he probably wants to speak to you about Mr. Lee.
Okay, I'll go in there, Judge. See what's going on with him.
Is the prosecutor available?
He went into room one waiting.
They're in the room with you. They're going to go in that back in that room.
All right.
Go in the back in the room, Ms. Mason.
Did you need me, or are you all set to go, Attorney Barry?
He needs you.
Okay, I went in there, and now he's out in the general session. Gosh.
Because he kept trying to date all the girls in my
Miss Hernandez, I don't know, I'm not quite understanding your message. No, that was Miss Thomas, Officer Thomas. Her brother passed away yesterday.
Okay, I didn't understand
Yeah.
and I didn't have a chance to clarify. So now I
Yeah.
say, okay, let me, because I got, sad. Anyhow, it's sad. Okay,
All right.
thank you for clarifying. Bye. Thank you.
All right, so let's go back on the record with Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the offer and he stands ready to do community service.
I don't know what the offer is, actually.
Oh, allowing.
Hello?
Mr. Lee has so many other cases, though.
Well, my conversation, I defer to the prosecutor.
Your Honor, for the record, Dean Chico Mason, on the leak, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cases on the docket. Are there something else?
Yeah, 6 other cases that are open. The other 6 were in warrant status. That's why they didn't appear on today's docket. 3 of the cases are 2018 cases.
3 other 2018, are they document cases? You guys just give me the charges. I can just quickly.
I have an unregistered, untitled, no license, and a ORV on a highway, operating an ORV on a highway. Those are 2018 cases. I have a no insurance misdemeanor, unregistered, untitled misdemeanor, and a driving while license suspended. Then I have a license improper, no insurance misdemeanor, unregistered, untitled, and improper plate misdemeanors. Mr. Lee, you already owe
Your Honor, based
$216 for a 2008 ticket. You owe $372 twice for 2 2018 tickets.
Okay. Yes, correct.
All right, what's the new offer going to be, please?
new offer would be like, I'll give them 2 allowings, Your Honor. 2 allowings and 1 improper plate, remainder dismissed.
Offer's going to be 2 allowings and 1 improper plate, sir. That's going to be a total of 36 hours community service at Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down, sir. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
You say what? Say what, Your Honor?
I understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Repeat that one more time.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No. No, Your Honor.
You know, by taking this offer, you're going to give up those rights?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Mason, do you have any objection to judicial economy we giving him the 2 improper plates and 1 allowing? That way I can read it off of 1 ticket. Same
No.
36 community service.
No objection, Your Honor. No objection.
Mr. Leak, let me draw your attention back to May the 31st, 2021 at around 1:48 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Schoner and 7 Mile Road. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid driver's license and insurance for that motor vehicle?
Yes.
Could not do so, could you, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Why is that?
Fortunately, it was suspended due to fraud, and I waited too long to do anything about it, so I got it stuck with me.
All right, so you didn't have a license and you didn't have insurance, correct?
No, Your Honor, I didn't.
All right, I'm gonna find you guilty on that. And was it something wrong with the plates on that vehicle, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
It was an improper temporary tag, is that correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
I'm gonna find you guilty of the, as charged, the improper plate, order you to do 12 hours of community service, dismiss upon completion. I'm gonna find you guilty to the amended count of improper plate for the no insurance, 12 hours of community service, dismiss upon completion. And I'm gonna find you guilty of the allowing for the no driver's license, amended count, 12 hours of community service for that. With stipulation of probable cause, we'll dismiss the other matters.
No stipulated, Your Honor.
I need a good phone number from you, Mr. Lee.
Repeat the last part. I'm
Good
sorry.
phone number. A good phone number, please.
Oh, yes, 313 658 3585.
3585. I'm gonna give you the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, okay?
Okay.
Will you be able to make it to Southwest Detroit?
Today?
No, I'm gonna give you until April the 3rd to complete the hours. You'll give them a call today and set those hours up, but the community service.
Getting there. I'll find a way there. Definitely.
I can get you community service in your area if you want to.
If it's possible, yes, I would appreciate that.
All right, let's do that. Mr. Phillips, we're gonna have him do it in with Miss Green, since he's not in the Southwest Detroit area. I'm gonna give you a number to Miss Green, and she should call you. But if you don't hear from her, you can either call us or you can call Miss Green directly. Refer to Miss Green. Community service. I have your number. Miss Green should get in contact with you. I'm still gonna give you, well, I'll give you until April the 16th. That's on a non-community court date. April the 16th to complete those hours. You complete those hours, we'll dismiss the cases, like we said. And,
okay.
And if you don't hear from Ms. Green in a timely manner in the next week or so, make sure you get in touch with us, and we'll get you in contact with her. But the number to Mrs. Green is going to be 313-965-8130. She should get you something in your area to do. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it, Your Honor.
Very good. And the only way to make it more efficient, I'll let you speak in a second. Make it more efficient is make sure you get that documentation back to Ms. Green when you complete that community service. That way, when you come in here April 16th, we can just get you right on your way. If you zoom in, I know you're on a review. I'll get you in and out. All right, Mr. Lee?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
You have questions?
Yes, I want to know, once I complete it, right? Once I complete the community service and the cases is wiped out, am I eligible to get my license again?
You should be able to get your license now. I don't know what's holding you up for your license. These don't appear to be holding you up. But what I would suggest is you go to the Secretary of State. The Secretary of State will, if they don't give you a license, then they should give you a printout on anything that's affecting your license. So I would start there first, sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
Now that open alcohol and a motor vehicle passenger charge that you pled to a long time ago, that may be not paying those tickets may be what's holding you up, but the Secretary of State will let you know that, all right?
Okay. Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further,
I would get the information from Ms. Green today from my attorney.
Why don't you go see Ms. Green today?
I don't know the location. Where is she?
Where's Ms. Green?
She probation department.
Probation department?
Yes.
What floor is that?
3rd floor.
3rd floor.
3rd floor.
Yeah, Ms.
It is.
Some paperwork, please.
Was he here in the building?
He's in the building.
Oh, yeah, of course. So let's run it up. I'll type it up.
There it is, right here.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Mathis is gonna get you some paperwork. You can go down there and tell Ms.
I'm gonna
get you
take this
that.
district now.
Yeah, that's why you're here. You can get probably get it set up right today before you leave.
I'll call him, let him know.
Ms. Mathis is gonna call Ms. Green too, all right?
Okay, so where do I go?
Just sit tight. Ms. Mathis is gonna bring you some paperwork. Outside the
Okay,
courtroom.
no problem.
Have a good day, sir. Best of luck to you. I'll see you back April 16th and we'll dismiss the cases and stuff is complete, okay?
Yes, sir. You have a good day as well. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay. I